Hello everyone, welcome back to Rathbone Manor. Normally when I go to the car boot sale I'm tripping over footprint wrenches. As you know, I have a considerable collection of footprint wrenches and copies, including this lot here you see in my toolbox. I've only found about 3 this year. The best one was this one here, which is a very nice example. It's even marked with the previous owner's name on it, which I really like to find. Anyway, this year all I've really been able to find a lot of is slip-joint pliers, and for some reason or other I've been picking them up by the load, by the looks of it. As you can see here, I've got quite a few of them. I mean, this thing here, this footprint here, I picked up a few years ago. I think these are pretty rare, these little fellows, so it took me 2 or 3 years to find this one. This one's in very good condition, as you can see, and I do actually have a review of this on my channel. Anyway, today I thought I'd give you a look at 2 very nice examples that I picked up last week at the car boot sale. And that will be this pair right here. So let's dive in for a closer look. I believe both of these came from my favourite tool stall at the car boot sale. Round about just around about £1 a piece, I think they were. We have this Draper here. So let's have a look at this one first. This one is particularly good quality, and I believe they're about 6 inches long, are they not? Where's my tape measure gone? Yes, so this is a 6-inch model. You can see the markings on it here. I think this is a relatively new model. Draper, drop forged. We have Draper painted onto the handle, as you can see there. There's no indication as to where it was made, but I wouldn't be surprised if this particular model wasn't made in Japan. You can see, look, unlike some of my other slip joints, this is fairly tight. Take this Tsunoda, for instance, Japanese made, very nice pair of pliers. Look, see, most slip joints do this. This one doesn't, and it's not because it's you know, done up too tight or anything. What we've got in here is a spring washer, look, the spring washer under the nut there, and that's what keeps it tight. And I haven't got any other slip joint pliers with a spring washer in, just there. Very nice indeed. I've had to just put a drop of 3-in-1 oil in the joint here because it was a bit squeaky and a little bit stiff, but other than that, what a nice pair of pliers. The handles were a bit grubby when I picked them up at the car boot sale last week, but I've given them a really good scrubbing up, and as you can see they're a lot cleaner now, and they feel quite nice too. They are dipped, they are the dip style handles, but they're this kind of rough style texture, as you can probably see there. The Tsunodas are the smooth and shiny style, but the Drapers are that kind of sticky, tacky, grippy, slightly textured finish to them, which I quite like, to be honest with you. Having cleaned up the grips, they're not in too bad a condition. I think they've got a few little nicks out of them, but other than that, they're quite fine. The jaws here are quite nice. They've not been damaged at all by the looks of it that I can see. So somebody's kind of looked after these. I did try to do some cutting tests with these pliers, but as you know, this kind of shear type cutter, there's a little bit of a gap in there, as you can see. This type of shear cutter doesn't really like cutting wires, stranded wires or whatever. You need a bit of a solid in there to cut it with. But the finish is quite nice on here, so I was quite pleased to find these ones. Nice. I don't know what the age is on these at all. I've tried to do a search on the internet, but can't find Draper slip joint pliers like these, so how old they are I really don't know, but they are as you can see, a very nice pair of slip joint pliers. I like those actually, they're very nice. moving along now. I pulled these out of a slightly different box on the same stall, and I thought, oh, I wonder what brand these are. They look interesting. And they turned out to be Elliott Lucas. Look, there we go, Elliott Lucas, Cannock, England. I've not seen a pair of Elliott Lucas slip-joint pliers before, but obviously I wasn't about to leave these behind. They are 8 inches or 200mm. I like the finish on the handles here. This slightly diamond style finish on the grips. It's quite nice. When I first got them, if you take a look here, you'll find they were slightly dull finished, and I thought they might have been like zinc plated or galvanised or something. But during this week, last week, I gave them a bit of a cleaning up, you know, with some Solvol Auto Sol. Look at the result. Look at that. They're actually chrome plated by the looks of it. Not in too bad a condition. They've got a few little nicks and cuts out of them. The jaws appear to be relatively good. So somebody's looked after these as well. I managed to find on archive.org a catalogue with them in. I don't know how old the catalogue is, but yeah. So when they started to sell these, or when they stopped selling them, I really don't know. So I couldn't tell you how old these things are. The interesting thing about this pair here, if you look through the hole there, look, you can see that there. There's a little dimple in there, and I'm thinking to myself that these, because I think maybe these are like forged on one part only, and then drilled or broached for whichever side they want, and obviously stamped. And it looks to me like this side here almost got the same operation as this handle here. Look, you know, where they got this part here, because this side here obviously it's just had a hole in it for the bolt to go through. And it looks to me, as you can see, it looks like it almost got the same operation twice. Look, what happened there, we'll never know, but it's certainly interesting. And they're a very nice pair of pliers. The finish feels very nice in the hand. It's nice and shiny and smooth, of very good quality, I would say. But then again, you know, for something from Elliott Lucas, I don't expect anything less, to be honest with you. But they are quite a nice pair of pliers. Again, we have the shear cutters. A bit of a gap in there. You can probably see that gap down there, look, guys. And I tried cutting stuff with them again, like I did with the Drapers, and they don't really want to know about it. You're going to need a solid, something like solid wire in there to cut properly. But other than that, they're quite a nice pair of pliers. I like those. Or those. And the Drapers I picked up. So hopefully when I go to the boot sale again, I might be able to find some footprints. But this year, footprints have been very, very scarce indeed. I don't know why that would be. I've not even managed to find very many copies. This is the best one I've found so far. So I quite like these Czechoslovakian made items. This is quite nice. It's a bit grubby, this one. I've got a much better example down there than this one, but this one's still got what looks like the company that sold it by the looks of it, Apex. This is the only genuine footprint wrench I've found. As I say, it's got the original owner's name stamped on it, PB Mason. I found 2 other footprint wrenches out there. One was a modern one, which I already have quite a selection, and the other one was like a 14-incher, but that was beaten beyond even my restoration capabilities. So unfortunately, I couldn't. Well, it wasn't even worth picking that one up, to be honest with you, because it was just beyond the pale. It's not worth. Well, I couldn't do anything with it basically. But these 2 are definitely the pick of the bunch of the slip joint pliers from last week, and probably the only 2 that I bought. I did buy 3 pairs of pliers if I remember rightly, but yeah, so these are the nicest examples that I picked up. Interestingly, my good friend and I at work, my work colleague at work, we thought to ourselves this week, we thought, oh, Cannock, England, Cannock, sounds like somewhere in Scotland. you know, being a couple of ignoramuses like we are, somewhere in Scotland. So we had a look on Google Maps, and it turns out Cannock is near Birmingham. I mean, just how ignorant can you get? Unbelievable, isn't it? So yeah, I just thought you guys might like a quick look at these two pliers here. Quite pleased with both of them, especially the Drapers here, they're quite nice. Both British companies, Elliott Lucas and Draper. As I say, I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling this one may have been made in Japan, but I could be entirely wrong on that. You know, I'd be quite happy to be proved wrong if you know better. I say I've put a drop of oil in there, you can just about see it swilling around in there, look, to make them a bit nicer. But yeah, they're a nice pair of pliers. I don't know how unusual it is to find Elliott Lucas slip joints, but here they are for you to take a look at. Very nice indeed. So okay then guys, hope you enjoyed popping over to Rathbone Manor again today, taking a look at these two pliers, slip joint pliers that I got last week. I shall be going to the car boot sale next Sunday. I'm not going today, but I'm going next Sunday, weather permitting, and the following Sunday as well, because the following Sunday we have an auto jumble again, and I like visiting the auto jumble because you know, it brings in a few other stalls, give me extra chances to find interesting tools for you guys to take a look at. I believe I got these during an auto jumble. These are really interesting. I like these Stanley sort of like self-adjusting slip joint pliers. They're a bit of a favourite of mine at the moment. I like those a lot actually. So yeah, let me know what you think guys. Let me know which is your favourite pliers amongst this lot. You can also let me know if you've actually come across any footprint wrenches this year at the car boot sale. As I say, I've hardly seen any this year, and normally I'd be tripping over them, but for some reason or another, I don't know why, there aren't any footprint wrenches available much. Alright then guys, well thanks for popping over, and thanks for watching.